That looks good. Hey, Daniel, I appreciate you staying a member for so long. Good looking out, my friend. That looks good. Everything says that it's good. It's a full count now for a Guerrero. I walked him. 2 on, 1 out. Yeah, what's up, Daniel? Yeah, I can't believe it. We threw a no-hitter yesterday. Team no-hitter. 20th combined team no-hitter in MLB history. Kind of cool. Oh, I guess that's a ball. I guess we're getting screwed by the umps. You just bought Matt Manning's rookie auto? Nice. How much do you have to pay for that? Yeah, I missed the game too yesterday, Harley. Yeah, I would get it graded too. 1-1 count. 2 on, 1 away. $10? Sheesh. If he turns out to be a good pitcher, you know, that's the start of something good. 1 and 2, swing and a miss. Chapman, the hitter. No in this game. As the first batter, like on the second pitch of the game, Merrifield got a single. So, hey, they struck out Chapman. 2 down now for Jensen. Yeah, there's my channel has a ton of guys named Daniel who watches it. Hopefully everyone's been good. 1-1 in the series, so hopefully we can win this game. What's up, Aiden? Though I will say, I think even if we don't win the series, this has been a pretty good one. Here's Jensen, though, with a 1-0 count. 2 on, 2 out, top 1. Ground ball hit over to McKinstry. He takes it himself over to the base, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. So it'll be nice job. Oh, shit, I forgot to unmute it. There we go. Whoops, a daisy. Forgot to unmute that. My bad. It'll be Ibanez and Haas. Should be a pretty good game. Hopefully the Tigers can win. Right now it's a commercial break. Bottom 1 coming on up. Hopefully they can start hitting. It's kind of embarrassing that they got screwed up by Alex Manoah. Hey, we're already up at 12 likes. Sheesh. I appreciate you guys. All right. How's everybody been the last couple days? I haven't streamed in a minute. Just been kind of busy, getting out of work a little later than expected, and yada, yada, yada. You know, such is life. Good. Glad to hear. Should be streaming for at least the next 3 days. And then I'm going to cover most of the Mariner series, but I might be a little bit late to some of the games, unfortunately. So, you know, we'll do what we can. Yeah, we'll play Madden tonight. Yep. Probably play it tomorrow and probably Wednesday as well. We'll probably complete the first season this week. Or Tuesday, rather. I can imagine us finishing the regular season off tomorrow. We're 11-0, so we play 3 more, would be 14, then 17, and, you know. Oh shit, it's Chris Bassett. Oh, we might actually do good because he's a good pitcher usually. So here's McKinstry, Green, and Torkelson deleted off, and then we'll see how it goes. Let's fingers crossed for some offense. Ball one away. Never mind. His numbers are pretty mid this year. That'll be fouled away, 1-1. You're about to stop watching so many games. Well, at least yesterday you got a good one. Fouled it away. It'll go to 1-2. Yep. Home run derby's on Monday, tomorrow. Still hilarious that Michael Lorenzen is the all-star. It's not all of them. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you might want to take a little break. Miss a couple games. Just because you know you're not missing too much. Anyway, here comes a 2-2 offering. And that's going to be the first out of the inning on a fly out. Well, really a pop out. Very shallow left field, basically to the third baseman shortstop area. 1 away. When the Dodgers are losing, you stop watching. Fair enough. Kind of tough to watch when your team's shit in the bed. Here's Riley Green. Nice to see him back from injury. Had an impact on yesterday's game, scoring one of the runs. No, he's in center field today too, so that's good to see. 1-0 count. And he fouls that one away, 1-1. Probably not much. Probably try to trade some players. I don't imagine them trying to like trade away their good young players to build up a team to contend. That'll be called strike 2. I don't know if I agree with that call. It was a strike, but they didn't really call that for us. And Green strikes out. Nice pitch. Here comes Torkelson with 2 away in the bottom of the first. No score. Exactly, Sinclair. Maybe next year they might be a little bit more like active in a deadline situation, but right now, no reason. They're not like serious contenders, in my opinion. Strike 1. I guess maybe go get a catcher, but I don't know. Haas and Rogers platooning, it seems to work. That'll be called strike 2, even though that was pretty far off the plate. What's up, Seth? I think him and Lorenzen are most likely to be traded, yeah. Time was given to Torque. Here's pitch. Ball 1. Yeah, I would say so. Plus, we have like a handful of like talented young guys in the minors right now that could get even better with the draft coming up tonight. So, you have your Justin Henry Malloy, Colt Keith, you've got your Parker Meadows. Then, of course, a few leagues down, you've got Jace Young. Then you've got, maybe Clark, I think his name is, or Crew. Whatever, or Langford, whichever one of those two. Here's the 2-2. Hey, Torque gets a hold of one, bats it up into left field. That'll get down off the wall. That should be at least a double. Here we go, Torque. All right, little 2-out double by Torkelson now. Tigers get a hit. Let's see if Kerry Carpenter can drive him in or something like that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind him. And maybe Baez, but kind of doubt that one. Ravens going 14-3. That'd be pretty crazy. You believe in big trust? Yeah, just got to improve a few small parts there in the lineup. Fouled away, strike one. Langford or the guy from LSU, just not a pitcher. Not Skeens. No, but this contract really isn't that much money. Especially because after Biggie retires, I'm pretty sure it's like we're paying like 30-40 million bucks. It's nothing. Yeah. Yeah, what this team really needs is more pitching. 1 and 2. Not trying to be a dickhead or anything, but like, do you really want to see us draft another pitcher? Is that at the top list of concerns for this team that has like 7 or 8 guys who could start on most major league teams just kicking around as young guys on the team? I don't know. I would say no. It's whatever. It's not enough to say that it's going to prevent the Tigers from making any big moves, especially when they're literally going to have no money, or like when they have no, like, hold on, what is the Tigers? Let's look at the Tigers payroll for this year, because I am curious. 2023 Detroit Tigers payroll. So 120 minus 30, so that'll put us under 100 million. So we're really good. I also think a couple other contracts come off the roster. Hold on. Update. Yeah, we have right now, after Miggy's contract, we're only at $73 million. So we're in really good shape heading into 2024. We're almost good enough to add $100 million and still be under the we're still under the luxury threshold. Even if we were to sign like 5 really good players to $20 million contracts each, you know what I mean? We'd still be good. And still under the 180 or whatever the rule is. So Baez's yeah, it's a lot of money, but like in the grand scheme of things, Baez's contract doesn't really hurt us at all. I'm doing good, Kevin. How you doing? I think maybe with Baez. He's just such a streaky hitter. I think that's just the part that it might just be a part of who he is. Cubs also really never win at Yankee Stadium. I think their game yesterday was the first one in which or they recently won their first game at Yankee Stadium since 1932. It's a real record, but that's a real thing. The Cubs had lost every single game at Yankee Stadium prior to a game like 2 days ago. Yeah, that's why there's rumors that the Tigers might be able to get Cruz or Langford, because the Pirates, though they want to draft one of those two, they might go with Clark, I think is who they are interested in. Or Langford, because it'll cost less money. What's up, Jacob? What you could say, but fair enough, JJ. I could say the same about Atlanta and Philly. Both beat Rays. Yeah. Yep. Scope's gone. Been a lot happened since. Oh, hey, a strikeout. Screwball strikes out the hitter. 1 away. Yes, sir, Jacob. Training camp starts in 15 days for some teams. Yep. Scope was DFA'd. It's a great day. Every team's camps open like July 25th and later. Oh, I'm ahead of you right now, Wade. Uh-oh. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch from Screwball. 1-2 as he fouls it away. Scope. Yeah, he used to be good. Scope used to be a power hitting machine. I don't know what happened. He literally just died. I don't know. Which is really annoying, because as soon as he gets picked up by another team, you know exactly what's going to happen. He's going to return to the old Jonathan Scope, who hits dinger after dinger after dinger. It's so annoying. I guess so. No one I care to watch is in it. Harrison Bader. This year, you're a Finns fan, JJ? Uh-oh. I would imagine Olsen may be piggybacking this one, especially since Tyler Alexander got hurt. But you could see Mason Englert come in. Pretty much expect a righty who will go a long amount of innings to come in after Screwball. And by the way, anyone who's wondering why we pulled Matt Manning after 6 2/3 innings, he got hurt. You do know he was dealing with like back tightness the whole start, and that's his third start coming off injury. And you have to imagine that AJ Hinch was sitting there going, "Oh no, this is Spencer Turnbull all over again. Do I let him finish it and potentially ruin his arm, or do we?" And that's another strikeout for on Espinal. He's ahead 0-1 now on Biggio. Sorry to get distracted. So he made the right decision to pull a guy who's recently been injured. So, in my humble little opinion, 1-1 count. That was the right move. Yeah, I'm surprised they're not doing another commissioner's thing this year. And that'll be the third out of the inning. All right, nice little 1-2-3 inning for Screwball and the Tigers. Let's see if they can get some runs. It'll be Baez, Baду, and Cabrera, so maybe a shot. Baez, Badu, and Cabrera. Yeah, Jacob, we threw a no-no. You know, it's pretty poetic that the one game we didn't cover here on the channel, one of the few. Of course, it was a no-hitter. You have to understand, like, I was at work and I have a bunch of messages from people, and I'm like, what happened? I'm like, oh, no hitter. What the so like I was pretty bummed. By the way, thank you for the likes and everything. We're up to 16 already. If you haven't dropped a like, consider doing so to help the stream out. Gets us up to 20 quickly. No, I'm not streaming the game. Maybe. If I don't get called into work or anything. Yeah, pitching in the rain doesn't help. He was already at 94 pitches, coming off injury, was already dealing with back tightness in the start. He wasn't going to throw a complete game. Maybe if he hadn't been injured all season, they let him throw 120 and complete the full game, you know? But yeah, there was external situations on that situation. Like, plus we've been dealing with pitching injuries all season. We're not playing that game. I can't you can't really show the game. You can go to like MLB66.ir. That site usually works really well. It can be really laggy though. Otherwise, I kind of do a decent play-by-play. Yeah, too many external factors on the game. Yep, no problem. It's a long. Oh, I was gonna say this is a long time between breaks. I don't know. I was about to ask. Luke. I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, that's a long commercial break that time. Jesus. Here comes the pitch though to Baez. Strike one. I could cover it through the game day. It's a little quicker. The Guardians are about to sweep Kansas City. Well, hopefully you do sweep them. Called strike two. That's a pretty sweet thing, Jacob. Top Streams does too. Oh, nice. I think Top Streams is just full of pop-ups. That's a foul ball. Count will remain 0-2. 0-2. Still can't believe I missed the no-hitter. I called the last one, though. I called Turnbull's no-hitter against Seattle, so that's all right. That was a fun time. You know what sucks is I've seen every Tigers no-hitter then live except for the one yesterday, which feels bad. It's a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. 2-2 now outside. Matt Manning's definitely improved as a pitcher too, which is nice to see. Figuring out how to pitch to contact in an effective way. 2-2 count for Baez. Bottom of the second. Nobody out. Nobody on. No score. Hey, that'll be a base hit up in left center field. Baez is on now, and we'll see what Baddoo can do. Try saying that 10 times fast. See what Baddoo can do. Baddoo can do. Yeah, I watched the replay of it. It was pretty good. I skipped all the Tigers batting moments. I was just like, well, there's nothing to see here offensively, so I'll just skip all the bottoms of the innings. And all right, top of the first, top of the second, top of the third. Here's Baddoo. Why did they use a white model for his little character on game day? Hey, that'll be a base hit. That'll get the runner over to third. Baez will be at third. It'll be first and third now with nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Tigers have something cooking maybe against Bassett. Here comes Miguel Cabrera. Sack fly, probably. Will they get it? Do 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 do. No, I'm just kidding. Here's Miguel Cabrera, who's not trying to do too much here. Oh, there we go. Just like we probably thought that would happen. That'll be a base hit into center field. That'll get a run across. And it'll be runners at first and second. 1-0 Tigers lead. All right, I'm going to start using game day. That thing's starting to lag a bit. So we're going to switch over and start using the game day thing here. Top streams, I think they do NFL as well. Anyway, that'll be ball one down low. Oh man, that's annoying. Weird that it's just lagging. Like lag. 2-0 though.
special when I saw Foley out there and Lang out there. That's when I started getting really excited.
You know, I think you threw 91 pitches, Matt, and you know, where everybody, including the crowd, wanted to see you go further.
There we go. 2-1 count. That'll be a strike. So good hitters count still for Ibanez, who can drive and run here. Good speed at second with Akil Baddoo. It'd be a swing and strike one. Or strike two, rather. Full count on a ball that misses. We'll see what he does here with the full count and 2 on. Wonder what the full count offering will be. In play outs, that's never good. That could be a double play, especially with Miggy running. Could be even a triple play if they do it right. No, actually, it's a good out. They get the runners over to second and third. Good job by Ibanez. Up next is Eric Haas. Eric Haas has caught both of our last perfect games, believe it or not. Lighton Stadium about to host. About to be loud because. Oh, SummerSlam's in Detroit this year. That's pretty cool. That'll be a ball one in the dirt. Sorry, I'm just doing something real quick. 1-1 count for Haas. 2 on, 2 out. Tigers lead by 1. I was gonna say if you're a fan of a team out in that division, then yeah, of course. 1-2 now. Uh-oh, that's not good. Need Haas to come through and get a hit. Do-do-do. 2-2 count. Sorry, I'll be more focused in like 2 seconds. I apologize.
You were kind of pawing around at the mound in the first inning because you were dealing with.
Wait, what happens?
With the wet and the slip-in and the heavy shoes, and then you get into the.
Oh, Haas gets out and Haas strikes out, so that'll be 2 away. Runners at second and third now. Hopefully this doesn't get worse. I thought there was 2 outs already. Oh, there we go. There we go. My fault. It's 0-1 count now, though, for the top of the lineup. Zach McKinstry up. Do-do-do. Uh, 1-1 count. Oh, in play outs. Damn it, they don't get the other 2 runs in. But hey, they get a run at least. 2 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, that'll be the top of the third coming up. Tigers take a 3-0 lead. Sorry, I'm a lot more focused now. I should be good now. No. Excuse me. Literally just trying to do something real quick. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm helping my dad get on a Bally account real quick. Anyway, it'll be the top of the third coming up. The Blue Jays will send Kiermaier, Merrifield, and Bichette. Kiermaier, Merrifield, and Bichette. Merrifield's, of course, always scary if you're a Tigers fan. So, sorry about that. Sorry about that. We are completely refocused now. It was a good inning, but sadly we weren't able to get those other two across, which we kind of needed. But we'll see. Yeah, we're up 1-0. You know, at least it's something, Space. But how you doing, Space? Yep, no hitter yesterday. Always kind of sad that I missed it. Already and out. What the fuck? What, did Kiermaier get out on one pitch?
I guess since Hansi caught a no-hitter today, he'll be the guy catching tomorrow. And AJ said to him, well, if you're thinking about it, I guess I should too. Yeah, good idea, Jake. He'll start tomorrow. So that's how Eric Haas got the start behind the plate today. And Jake Rogers watches.
Yeah, they did get him in one pitch. Ball 1 to Merrifield. Top of the lineup for the Blue Jays.
But how about El Mongo showing off the range? Way up the middle, glove him, slide, spin, throws a dart. It's just it's just remarkable. You can't teach that. There's, like I said last time I saw an amazing play from him live.
Whew. 3-0 count, it looks like, for Merrifield. 2-1, 3-0. I don't know. It says 2-1, but it's showing 3-0. ESPN throw shows baseball games. Yeah, I think so. I thought so. Oh, they called that a strike. Okay. So it is 2-1. 2-2 now on Merrifield. Oh, dude, hold on a second. Fucking.
Take a look at Baez, the play that my partner's talking about here. 118 feet he traveled to make this catch. That's just range right there. He had to slow down to catch that ball too.
All right, hey, I'm back.
In the press conference afterwards, AJ said,
And that'll be an out. Or that'll be a base hit for Merrifield.
let me correct myself.
Jesus Christ.
But he can go out to center field as well and grab the same play. I thought that was really funny.
Now a message from your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers.
Returning AC Plant trade-in lessees can lease a Bronco Sport Big Bend for $449 a month for 24 months.
Ball 1, I guess, on a pitch that was directly in the strike zone somehow.
I'd like to really see how
Wonder why we're getting squeezed like this.
that defensive metric that they have
Looks like a double play. Hey, there we go. That'll end the inning. Double play ends the inning. Exactly what we needed.
make that play.
Oh my fucking god. So many people are fucking bothering me.
It's first and second for sure. And like I wonder how they gauge that precisely. I would like to know.
That praise made cold sound hot. Okay. Not really sure what you're meaning. Yeah, no, nobody, Luke, your phrase doesn't make any sense. Nothing you said makes any sense. Ugh. Sorry, I'm just kind of annoyed. I hate when people fucking bother me when I'm doing shit and they know I'm doing shit. Ball one to Green, Torkelson, and Carpenter. Hopefully they got some more runs in the inning. We're in the bottom of the third, 1-0 Tigers lead. Yeah, the Bally Sports app does suck though. It's fucking not good. Well, what's up, Neil? How you doing, man? 1-1 count. Now I'm not gonna find out. He's not. Is it working? I'm guessing not. The fuck I don't know what the fuck's going wrong with it. Oh well, not my problem. Fucking Bally Sports sucks. 2-2. Nice, nice. If we could maybe see a nice piece of hitting from Green here, that'd be cool. Fouls it away. Counter remain 2-2. Hey, 3-2. We finally get a pitch to go our way in terms of a call. That's nice. Nice little twist. We'll see what the full count offering, the payoff pitch is going to be here. Foul ball. We'll do it again. What's up, Teddy? Not trying to be rude, Luke. I'm not really sure what you're talking about. Another foul ball. We'll see it again. Another foul ball, so we'll keep the full count at bat going. There was a no-hitter yesterday. Jace played in a hot climate. Now it's cold. Oh, I guess the hot to cold could make him play better, or they'll probably play better in the heat. 100%. What's up, Don? Go Rays. Ooh, boo AL East. But I'm sure, you know, you guys have a lot of stock in them losing. Riley Green, full count. Oh, wait a minute. He's not batting anymore. What happened? Oh, he hit a home run. Hell yeah. Let's see. We're about to see the home run in the actual broadcast. Hell yeah. Riley Green hits a home run. Yep. Third pick in the draft tonight. No, I know what Luke's talking about. Hey, Riley with the homer. Nice to see. Yeah, Riley's been great since he's come back, and before he went on the injured list, he was our best hitter. So it's nice to see him back. Nice to see him contributing right away. Strike one to Torkelson. all good, Seth. We figured it out.
If it was going to be gone, it sounded great.
It's 1-1 now to Torque, who's 1 for 1 today. Has a double.
Different pitches. Look at the way he gets on playing at the top of the strike zone there.
2-1.
He crushed that ball to right center field. First homer since coming back off the IL.
And those are by design, those pitches up in the strike zone, too. You know, I mean, I know he's got a real good sinker, but just because that was up, that doesn't mean that was a mistake and should have been down. No, he was trying to get Riley up in the strike zone, and Riley just, as you said, Simo got on plane, was able to lift that ball out of here.
Now Torque's got himself in a really good hitter's count here. We know Bassett won't give in. He's got that sinker. He'll throw down and in. He's shown some confidence in
All right.
sweep or two.
That'll be full count now for Torkelson as well. Hopefully we can beat the Blue Jays. What's up, Lindsay? Yesterday was an amazing, even though it was rainy. I was there. Hey, you got to see a really good one. It's pretty sweet. You got to go to a no-hitter. You'll always remember that game.
And yeah, I said he belted that ball home to right center field. And you know what? He hit that
Yeah, I got you, Luke. We got you now.
described it because, like I said, I couldn't really tell.
Torkelson gets out. That'll be the first out of the inning.
He put a great swing on it and he drove it. It was a sunflower seed kind of day in that dugout.
They're going to be begging for Jake Rogers to get into the game. I mean, all those seeds he's throwing at everybody. Nope. Still going.
Anyway, ball 1. Torkelson just missed a home run.
That's okay.
What the f...
That's a pretty deep pitch at bat. Good swing and flew out the left. Take a look at this note here. First Tiger with a home run and a 10 pitch at bat. 10 plus pitch at bat. This Renato Nunez, April 13th, 2021. That just speaks to what's kind of going on culturally with the team and with the coaching staff and with the constant reminders to just hang in there, keep fighting, keep fighting, keep fighting.
But you know what? But to me, it's not that easy. You know, he just comes back on base 4 times yesterday. Yeah, he struck out his first time up, then he homers. I mean, it's just
I don't know.
nothing. And that just tells you just how bad he missed getting in.
2 down now in the inning. Apparently Carpenter gets out pretty quickly. And now up is Baez.
And it's perfect because you play 2 games and then you get a couple days off.
Yeah.
Carpenter grounded out to third baseman. Oh, we'll see what Hoppy can do with a 2-0 lead. He popped out. All right, that'll be the third out of the inning. Tigers do good. They had to run here in the third. We'll head to the top of the fourth with a 2-0 Tigers lead.
Tigers.com/groups. Look at all the groups over there to our right, man. They are really having some good times. Enjoying this nice day. It's not humid. Super happy about that one. Beautiful, beautiful day at the park. Tigers put another one on the board because of this swing right here. Booyah. Yak 'em way back to right field.
Sorry, I'm just taking care of something real quick, guys. I apologize. Anyway. Yeah, you don't have to. All right, Luke, I'm about to ban you from the stream. Well, actually, Luke, I know you're extra. You're like just kind of retarded. You repeated yourself now 10 times, so see you later, retard. Anyway. What a dumb fuck. Ugh. Yeah, it's just extra. That's why we weren't really entertaining the fucking retard. Who cares? It'll be Guerrero, Chapman, and Jensen. Guerrero, Chapman, and Jensen. Basically, all you have to do if you want to know if it's extra, just click, and they're being weird, just click on the name of their account and see when they made their account in their about section on their channel. If it was made within the last like month, it's a fake account. Just fucking make fun of them. Anyway, ball one, but not real people. Strike one. There's just one very sad, lonely guy. So I mean, if you give him attention, he's just gonna keep coming around. But if you ignore him, he just kind of goes away.
Pulled him in the middle of it, but I don't know. Those are fun. I mean, obviously the combined ones are new in the last decade or so.
Ooh, 1 and 2.
It's pretty fun. The right place, right time. Had a lot of good pitching, but the buzz in the ballpark's real when that stuff's going on.
When you got a no-hitter going on, what are the conversations like between you and Chris Fetter?
Yeah, pretty normal. I mean, obviously the closer the game, the more it's really about game situations and pitch selection, pitch sequences, what he's seeing. And like Matty yesterday, started out a little rough, delivery-wise, range, kind of a mess. And then as the game goes on, you kind of don't talk about it like everybody else. You know, you just kind of sit back and wait. And then when action started down in the pen, we had a pretty good plan for him.
Well, AJ Hinch, we really appreciate your time. Now it's time to go win a ball game.
Yeah, enjoy life among the people.
And that'll be the first out of the inning as Guerrero gets out.
Yeah, really want to appreciate AJ Hinch, the manager of the Tigers, taking some time to chat with us between innings there.
Sounds so relaxed, too.
He really does.
Yep, he does.
Strike 1 to Chapman as he swings and misses.
Around him, the more that I really understand just really how cerebral he really is. Nice little fist shot right there from Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to Tarek, making the pitcher's fielding practice in spring training efficient. Step and throw, follow your feet, and get the out. Scuba's really been doing a good job today of getting ahead with a good angle with the ball down.
1 and 2 now on Chapman.
But it's because he's able to get those angles and those pitches down that he changes the eye level way more effectively. Good, another good. Was that a changeup or a slider? Curveball. Okay.
That was a curveball.
Busted it out. Yeah. I knew it wasn't a slider. Good swing and miss there.
What's up, Con? How's it going, buddy? It's a 1-2 count with 1 away.
Step off. Was that a step out or a step off? Do we know? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, the batter asked for timeout.
Thank you.
Little gamemanship. We've been seeing a lot of that.
2-2 now as the ball misses out.
Calling timeout at the right time.
3 and 2 now.
That tempo and the rhythm.
Scuba really gets it. Really has a. This is a good angle for like a pitcher to look at.
Come on, now don't lose him now, Scoobs.
Getting good extension down the mound.
Ah, lost him. Ball 4. No, he got to hit. Uh-oh. It's even worse. Hopefully we can get a double play, get out of this, though. With Jensen due up, that might be... Oh, he's a DH. Chapman's an infielder. Decent shot at a double play. Not perfect people to get, but if it's hit well enough. And the Blue Jays do hit the ball hard as shit, so...
Any pitcher is where all the life comes from. And when you're out and you're extended,
Called strike 1.
you're able to get all your life.
Let's take a look at today's Indeed player resume.
Let's hope for something he rolls over on it. Atlanta 0, Rays 4.
147 pitches in that game. That's unheard of. That is definitely unheard of.
Why would I get to sleep happy tonight if the Rays win?
Of course, Justin Verlander throwing another one against
0 and 2 now.
I would say he combined one yesterday. I would say he's thrown all different kinds or been managed all different kinds of no-hitters. 147, and then a nice clean one with Ver, probably, and then a combined. That's pretty cool.
Well, he's definitely been lucky right place at the right time and also doing the right things.
It's 0-2 though. Let's see if the Tigers can get the third out.
That have been good and had good starting.
Or the second out of the inning. They do. Jensen out now, and I think he struck out too. So that's pretty cool.
That he's able to pull all of his information and all.
Yep, Jensen strikes out. Nice. That'll bring his total up to 5 strikeouts through 3 2/3. Nice start so far for Scooball.
Well, I mean, obviously it was special for me. I teared up like a baby. And
Very emotional, Todd Jones.
Called strike 1 to Kirk.
so I'm a terrible color guy. But
Is it a pack? It's pretty full. It looks like there's more people there today than yesterday.
as they're going through it, as you see a finish up here,
I was like, oh, maybe we'll see a back-to-back no-hitter. It's like, oh, no, but
and that's one of those. It's out of
it does look like there's quite a few people. It looks, well, it's also a really nice day as well.
you can't hit it, you can't lay off it. Almost, it's in that zone.
0-2 on Kirk. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th with 2-0 Tigers lead. Tigers hoping to get this batter out here and head to the bottom half. Oh, foul ball. Also because the Orioles second in the AL East, not far behind. I'm pulling for y'all and mostly pulling for Twins, aka fair enough. Fair enough, JJ.
Height just to kind of piggyback and go through the starter mentality and then the reliever mentality. I mean, that's what made it special for me. And me as well, because I'm
Ball in the dirt.
the starters.
Hopefully that doesn't mean the runner advances. Wonder if we got to 20 likes within the first hour. I don't really said anything about likes. I kind of forgot about them.
When it's fully, you just put you just switch,
I guess we'll find out.
switch places and you think about, what
Hey, we hit 24 likes. I appreciate that. Everyone good looking out. I appreciate y'all. Hit the like goal of 20. Might even get to 30.
know how to make pitches. So
Anyway, 1-2. In play and an out. So that'll be the third out of the inning. Kirk flies out to the left fielder, and the Tigers will maintain a 2-0 lead to the bottom of the 4th. They look to add to it with Baddoo, Cabrera, and Ibanez. We'll see if there's some runs there. Baddoo, Cabrera, and Ibanez. Bottom of the 4th coming on up. 2-0 Tigers.
they were so cool and it's not a big deal and just want to win. But
It's pretty crazy. I thought the Orioles would be trying to kill us today.
it's happened 20 times in 130 years in the big leagues, and they were part of it. So it's,
Fuck. Excuse me.
Well, don't go anywhere. We got a special season ticket holder joining us on the other side of the break.
Bum, 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 bum. Anyway, Baddoo, Cabrera, and Ibanez. I'm thinking a home run's coming up in this inning. I think Baddoo's hitting a bomb. We'll see though. The Baddoo bomb, the rarest of all feats. I think we're due, or the Cabrera blast. That's a pretty rare one as well. Oh my God. Oh shit. Jackson Job's day is done in Oakland. 2 2/3 innings pitched, a hit, 0 runs, 2 walks, 4 Ks. Threw 35 pitches out of 59 for strikes, 13 whiffs. That's nice. Fastball was at 96 to 98 miles an hour. Sounds like he's heading to Western Michigan. Jackson Job. Sounds like he's got his fastball up into the upper 90s now, into 98s, which is nice. Real nice. That's very good news because the last thing I had heard about Job was that he fucking hurt his arm and wasn't going to be able to pitch for a while. And then now he's back pitching again. I'm like, all right, here we go. Remember, we drafted him, I believe, in the first round out of a high school. So Very risky pick for a pitcher, but it appears to be working as he's developing into quite the nice young pitcher. 2-1. That's cool. If he can get into Western Michigan and then start, making his way up from there, that's even better. Which has bans for long ago. You're gonna hit the home run, Harley? Maybe. 2-2. You could hit the home run. Teleport in like a Dragon Ball Z person, then just smack the shit out of it. 2-2 though. Bro sounding like Luke right now, just saying random things. Seth is. Seth, are you on your Luke arc right now, trying to just say random statements? The wind is cold from the north. Okay, Luke, no one knows what you're saying. The yellow blue moon will talk again, Scooby-Doo. What the fuck? The wind blows cold from the north. Like, alright, he's on drugs. Badu gets out. That'll be the first out of the inning. Now up is Cabrera. Seth deleted his messages. He's like, shit, he's right. I did sound kind of crazy right there. Which has long ago banned time. Ooh. 1-0 count for Cabrera. I'm sorry, Seth. I'm not meaning to make fun of you. I just have no idea what that statement meant. Oh, Cabrera gets out 2 away. Oh, this is a quick inning on the horizon. Here's Ibanez. I'm probably not going to watch the draft at all. I'm just going to watch up until the Tigers pick and then stop caring about it. That's my interest in tonight's draft in baseball. I just need Cruz or I need Cruz or Langford not to go 1 and 2, because everything outside of that I'm pretty cool with. Whatever happens, happens. As long as the Tigers get Cruz or Langford, I'm fucking happy guy. Like if I hear Skeens or Clark go 1 and 2, 1 or 2, I'll be very happy guy. That means I'm gonna get one of my players. I hope Skeens goes number 1 or 2, so that way the Tigers aren't tempted to draft that fucking idiot. Nothing against him. I'm sure he's gonna be a good young pitcher. This is just the last thing the Tigers need is more pitching. We have more young pitching coming. We still got Ty Madden to deal with. We got Jackson Jobe up the pipeline. We can deal with pitching later on. We need good young bats. All we got is for Chase Young's probably going to be pretty good. Obviously, we can draft one of these kids tonight. But we do have 3, pretty solid bats in Keith, Parker, and Justin Henry Malloy. It's just, that's like all we got for bats. And let's be honest, a lot of the guys on this team probably won't be here in a couple years. And if they are, like Kerry Carpenter, I could see as a DH in the future. Badu, I don't know. Because obviously you're going to have Parker Meadows and Riley Green. Hopefully that's the outfield, the start of the outfield of the future. Then you got a 1/3 spot. And I think both Cruz and Langford are outfielders. So there's the third guy. And that outfield is so much better than whatever we have now. I'm going to guess. Here is Ibanez, though. He's got a 1-2 count, staying alive with some foul balls here. Dan Badia, 50 plus seasons as Tigers season ticket holder. Jesus, this guy really likes the Tigers.
Like to participate in one of those home run celebrations like the Tigers do. Put that Red Wing helmet on. And
Yeah, at least he's seen a World Series. He's gotten one out of it. Pretty sweet. Oh shit, Ibanez just hit a double. Here we go. Tigers about to score some runs. Eric Haas is going to hit the Haas bomb. The rarest of all rares. So you want to know a fun fact? As much as I complain about Eric Haas's ability to catch, Eric Haas has caught 2 no-hitters for the Tigers. I'm pretty sure he caught Turnbull's no-hitter, and then he also caught the no-hitter yesterday, which is a rather impressive feat to have as a catcher, especially when you're not like really a catcher. Like by trade, you're an outfielder. I find that to be a cool little tidbit about Eric Haas's catching career. Literal, I think every stat shows he's a garbage catcher, but like he's caught 2 no-hitters, which is hilarious. 0-2 now on the hitter Haas. So kudos to Haas. He does a pretty good job at calling games. Or the Tigers just have really good pitching. It's like probably the latter, but you know. My last game was 2012 when we went to the World Series. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get to the games, especially if you're like busy working or, you know, your job, just, you know, making a ton of cash. But to be fair, now tickets are pretty cheap. Yeah, kind of. It's just everything around it is rather expensive as well. Getting there, parking, eating, blah. Haas flies out, and that'll end the inning. So, not ideal. It'll be Espinal, Biggio, and Kiermaier. Espinal, Biggio, and Kiermaier in the top of the 5th, 2-0.
Well, Dan, we want to thank you for joining us on this.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
nice
for 50
meeting you,
years.
Dan.
Appreciate it.
thank you. Nice to meet you.
Going to Detroit Tigers game for me is dirt cheap. Oh, going to a Tigers game? Yeah, it's still pretty cheap. You went to group? Oh, that's even cooler. It's always a good time. So the Tigers inning ends, you know, obviously. Oh, looks like Holton's coming into the game, so. You ready for the draft? So Tyler Holton will come in and pitch from the 5th inning on. That was the end of the line for Scooball. Where's Scooball? I want to see. So his numbers are 4 innings pitched, 2 hits, 0 walks, and 5 Ks. Pretty good. Now let's see what Holton can come in and do here against the bottom 3 of the Blue Jays lineup in Espinal, Biggio, and Kiermaier.
The best value in Detroit for your family is at Comerica Park with the Meyer Family Fun Day deal. Every Sunday, get 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 bags of chips, and 4 Pepsi fountain drinks, all for $79. Go to tigers.com/.
You get free parking and free food. Oh, you do, Harley? Damn. Pretty sweet deal you get, Harley. But it'll be ball 1 to Espinal. Aaron Judge, yeah, he should be, he's like hurt, isn't he? Damn, Holton's got his ERA down to a 1.93. Goodness. My gracious. 1-1 count.
Throw some strikes. Keep the line moving.
2-1 count.
Because that's the fastest way to get in a manager's doghouse. If you are a reliever.
What are they gonna do to get Espinal? Damn. Yeah, that's what somebody was saying in here earlier. I think it was JJ or Seth. 4-0 Rays. Sheesh. 2-2 count as they get a strike by him. Or he fouled it. Probably fouled it.
63 pitches, but he's got, the right-hander here, but a couple of lefties coming up next. So that's why Tyler Holton, I think, followed Skubal, even though it's left.
Hey, they get him out. Good job by Holton to get the first out of the inning. Now we'll see what they can do against Biggio. Called strike 1 to Biggio. Kind of a pitcher's pitch.
Surprise with another really good, strong effort by Tarek Skubal. He's going to be real happy with getting those couple of outings in.
0-2. Good work by Holton. Phillies are trailing the Marlins. Marlins seem to be playing really good baseball lately. They seem to be winning a ton.
It's just nice to have him back. Again, here's a guy that you want to play behind.
Sounds like a pretty good gig, Seth.
Bulldog mentality. You like the way he attacks.
Or Harley. 2-2. Couple balls miss here. Now the count is evened up. Top 5. It's like Brisky. Oh, Brisky's warming up. Haven't seen him in a minute. And Holton puts him away for the second out of the inning. Now up is Kiermaier. And that is a strikeout, by the way. So Biggio strikes out. Oh, he foul tipped. I tipped it. You're still out. You're still fat. Top 3 lines from a movie of all time. Arguably of all time. If you've ever seen Benchwarmers, you know what I'm talking about. If not, you're not a real baseball fan. That's winning 7-2. Hey, there we go. Rangers actually lost the big score. Ooh. Well, the Tigers are pitching right now, Seth. And they're ahead 0-2 on Kiermaier with 2 outs in the top of the 5th of a 2-0 Tigers lead. Blue Jays struggling here on offense early on. Hopefully it remains throughout the game. We'll see. Sort of a bullpen day for the Tigers of sorts. Yep. What's crazy is they almost had a no-hitter when Tarek Skubal pitched the last time. So it was like 4 or 5 days earlier. They brought a no-hitter into like the deep 7th inning. And then they actually completed it. Hey, Kiermaier gets called out on strikes. Tigers strike out a couple. And we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. It'll be McKinstry, Green, and Torkelson. 1, 2, and 3 for the Tigers. McKinstry, Green, and Torkelson. 3 home runs coming up. Yeah, then they turn around and do this against, and then they do it to the actual Blue Jays, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, but they can hit. Isn't their big problem pitching, not hitting? Like isn't 80% of the reason they aren't like dominant, like pitching related? I mean, they got what, 50 wins coming up, so they're not clearly not doing that bad. In a different division, they might be leading it. It's just fucking, you know, they're in the AL East. That's the tough one. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention except for. Fair enough, Teddy. Oh, I forgot, Teddy, you're a Blue Jays fan, aren't you? If it's been the pitching for the Blue Jays, that's what I thought. Yeah. Yeah, they'll probably try to make some moves for pitching at the deadline. That's just the perks you have for. Fair enough, Harley. Don't have to say much more than that. Probably shouldn't either. Pretty sweet, though, man. It's cool that you get to enjoy all that stuff. Ugh. Oh yeah, second favorite team. It's easier also to just to rock a Blue Jays thing because they're actually, you know. Actually, I don't know. At least the Tigers haven't been no hit this year. Like, as bad as our offense is, you know, what I tell you guys, it's really hard to get no hit even when you're bad. Good offenses are more often than not no hit than bad ones. I know the A's got perfect games, so that kind of is only a really bad team gets perfect game. You have to be in the dog shit territory to get perfect gamed. 1-1. You have to be like not trying. 1-2. Actually, perfect games are pretty much just random. There's no pattern to throwing a no hitter. It's just sometimes you throw one, and most of the time you're never going to.
Then we hear stuff like darned and shucks from Dan.
Yeah, I don't care about being no hit, but when I get no hit by a team as bad as the Tigers are, I'd be like, God damn it. Yeah, being no hits, whatever. Again, it's such a random thing; it doesn't actually mean anything. But it sucks when like a team that you're way better than comes and does it to you. Trust me, I've watched really crappy teams no hit the Tigers before, so you know I've seen the other side of it. I've seen some lineups with like Cabrera, Victor Martinez. I believe there was a lineup with them two in it that got no hits. So it's, you know what I mean. What do no hits actually mean? Yeah, fun for fans. It's a very fun statistic. Hey, that'll be a base hit. We get a guy on. Hopefully a double. No, a single. Here's Green now with the runner on, nobody out. It's crazy though, Gary. Right now, which team has the better shot of making the playoffs? The Blue Jays or the Tigers? And it's crazy when you actually go look at standings and see who's further back in the playoffs. I mean, the Blue Jays could be a wild card team though. I don't actually look at the wild card because my team's like 20 games out of the wild card race. Well, I mean, the only reason I'm saying anything as a Tigers fan is because, like, whenever anyone calls us bad, I'm like, hey, we're in really good spot to win our division right now. And, like, a lot of teams can't say that. It's just like, hey, we're only like 4 out of our division race. We could win our division if we turn it on here. Hey, look at that. Riley Green's going to have a long base hit. The runner is going to get over to third, and he's going to have to hold because, you know, you kind of got to wait on a fly. Gary, yeah, same here. The Tigers will go on like 8-game win streaks and then lose 10 in a row. It's fucking, it's enraging. You don't understand. The Tigers literally, we got to 1 game under 500, and then we went on a 9 or 10 game losing streak just like 2 weeks ago. It was crazy. Remember that really bad losing streak the Tigers went on recently? Yeah, we were 1 game under 500. We were right there. The division was 2 games away. And then all of our players got hurt at the exact same time. Instantaneously. We lost everybody. They're all back now. So Yeah, so we only gotta hope so. I actually have no beef with the Blue Jays. We just don't play each other anymore like we used to. It is technically a rivalry though between us. I think it's even or is Pittsburgh Detroit's natural rival, or is Toronto? You'd have to imagine it's the Blue Jays. But I think everything I've ever seen says it's the Pirates, so it might be Pittsburgh. There's like certain mappings that happen in baseball where your team like actually has like a built-in natural rival. And it all has to do with like proximity to the other team, I believe. And like very specific things that related. And I thought Detroit and Toronto were considered natural I'm gonna look this up. 1-1 for the for Torkelson with runners at first and third. Oh, it's the Cardinals. Never mind. It's the Arizona Cardinals. Never mind. I keep forgetting the Cardinals and the Tigers are goddamn blood rivals, and they have been since like the 60s. It's just, yeah, never mind. It's St. Louis. And I always forget it's, oh yeah, never mind. It's not any of them teams. It's the St. Louis fucking Cardinals. That makes the 06 World Series so, you don't understand how it's so much. Wow, hey, there we go. Torkelson drives in a run. 3-0 Tigers. Torkelson, since Riley Green has come back, has also become a good hitter. They're both 2 for 3 today. And guess who hit a double to score Riley Green yesterday? Spencer Torkelson. He just needed his buddy back, and now he's good again. No, literally, Tork's back. He's literally back to being a good hitter. He's like, hey, look, my friend's back. This guy rules, dude. I'm going to hit the ball again. Whatever. We just chased Bassett here in the 5th. 4 1/3. Bassett goes 4 innings. Can't complete the 5th inning. There's nobody out. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. Here is Kerry Carpenter when the new pitcher comes in. It'll be Richards to come in and pitch. That'll be Trevor Richards will come into pitch against Kerry Carpenter with runners at 1st and 2nd and nobody out. Good speed at 2nd base as well with Kerry Carpenter. Cardinals and the Cubs. The Cubs were the likely for the 84, but San Diego got over on them. Yep. Well, the Cardinals are just the I think like baseball designates you a natural rival, and I think the Tigers have been for a while, but I'd have to look more into the process of how it's figured out. Well, yeah, we'll see what everybody can do. This is Sports Center. You know, there's like yeah, Dale, it was a great game. I personally demanded that the Blue Jays not get any hits, and they're like, all right, and they didn't. They were terrified. They said, what happens if we make that guy angry? And they were just like, let's not do it. And I told them they got to lose again today if they wanted to leave the city unharmed. They checked in and it didn't go so well for them. Let's just say I made a couple phone calls. Yeah, I was busy making phone calls, taking care of things. Let's just say Detroit's never losing again at home this year. I had to put in a few favors. Them Canucks didn't even know what hit them. No, I don't know. I was at work yesterday. I missed the game. Yeah, he has been, Sinclair. It's been nice to see. He's been pretty productive the last 2 games, especially with Riley Green back. I don't know why that happens. He hits better with Riley in the lineup. Well, the Tigers' offense is also just way better with Riley in the lineup. It's night and day. Maybe, Harley. Maybe. They got to win a ton of games. If they can get to 500, I'll start believing in this team a little bit. Yeah, that was pretty sweet, man. You don't. Oh, damn it, that's a in play out. Hopefully, it's not a double play. Yeah, runners get over to second and third. Good productive out. Here comes Javier Baez with runners at second and third and 1 out. Richard's the new pitcher as the Tigers have chased Bassett after 4. Bassett's still responsible for the runners at second and third. So Bassett on the hook for 5 or on the hook for 5. So I wasn't sure how to properly say it. I was like, is that on the line? He's technically. Ah. Ugh. One and 2 count here for Baez.
I had a chance to watch Guerrero in the minor leagues in A-ball. He played third base. Yeah. And that little sidearm flip to the pitcher right there was, takes him back to his other side of the.
To beat Tampa in August, I'll be if they can actually win a game against Tampa, get some revenge. Your Roku TV stink. Baez struck out, and that'll be 2 away. Yeah, Baez has been pretty good lately. Can't complain. All right, here's Akil Baddoo. He could use a big couple RBIs here. Maybe he can pick up a little base hit. Could score 2. Should be able to score 2 because runners should pretty much be moving on the pitch, kind of. Yeah, he went. Yeah. What's your name? DeYuper? I like that name. But DeYuper, maybe. If we do see the trio of Meadows, Malloy, and Keith, I think we'll see them toward the end of the year, maybe in like a September time when typically prospects will come up. Colt Keith is the most interesting one that might come up because, again, his defensive abilities are already there, right? They're not really worried about him playing defense because he's just going to play second, if I'm not mistaken. Justin Henry Malloy is learning to play the outfield, so that's kind of why it's taken a little longer, and I think they're also trying to see about third. I think Colt also plays third, so they're kind of like, all right. Parker just needs more at-bats. He's really young still. I don't know. It's just... like, I want to see them in the majors this year, but I also don't want them rushed, like, even in... damn it, we stranded 2 more runs at second and third. Yeah, these umpires are kind of dog shit today. Baddoo grounds out. You took a shot for each mistake the Brewers made? Oh, damn. Bad game by the Brewers yesterday? Damn, dude, that's... why didn't did he beat that? Well, it's up to Riley Green and Spencer Torkelson to win this game single-handedly. They provided 2 of the 3 runs today. It'll be Merrifield, Bichette, and Guerrero Jr. Top of the 6th. 3-0 Tigers lead. That'd be quite the day. Sorry to hear that. Well, I mean, I guess it's like a bittersweet because it's like, yeah, I got to get really drunk, but also, this team needs a lot of work. You know what's funny, Sinclair? You know how you would think the Tigers need more speed? Did you know we're like the 3rd fastest team in baseball? In terms of having guys that have broken over 20 miles an hour running between the base paths, we have 7 or 8 guys who've done that this year. It goes like Cincinnati, the Pirates, and then the Tigers. We're one of the 3 fastest teams in baseball. Like, speed actually isn't. We're actually a pretty fast baseball team. Compared to a lot of other teams, we tend to break up a lot of shitty situations. We also just have some very slow runners. Like Cabrera's Scope were really bad. Haas really isn't that fast. Outside of that, everyone's pretty fucking fast on that baseball team. Yeah, I would say, yeah, Reese Olson's coming into pitch. So I'm guessing Reese is going to finish the game if everything goes well. Yeah, Torque might be the slowest guy on the team, but he's also on pace to hit over 20 home runs this year. So question for the big Torque is a bust guy. If he hits 20 home runs and gets about 80 RBIs, which is what he's directly on pace to get, if he hits like 23, 24 homers and has, I don't know, maybe 64 to 80 RBIs, is that a bad year for Torque? Or is that a solid bounce back year for a guy who fucking had a miserable rookie year? I don't know, unless you can look past his 230 batting average, which is something you're just going to have to do. 1 and 2, in my opinion. We have to look past the batting average. Yeah, Valenti's also stupid, and I know more about baseball than him somehow. And I'm fucking just now 30. 1 and 2. It's like, what was he supposed to hit 500? Look at Elu De La Cruz, who had, a once in a generation phenom. Wow. Also, what's Torque's expected batting average? Fucking like 380 with the way he puts balls in. Hey, that'll be the first out of the inning. Like, seriously, what is Torque's actual expected batting average? I bet you it's over 300. But again, Spencer Torkelson is one of the unluckiest hitters I have ever watched in my life. This dude hits averages 100 miles an hour exit velo, and this is how defenders have to field him. They don't even have to move. It literally just goes right at people. It's so insane that this still happens to him at the level it does. I bet you if he wasn't the unluckiest hitter in baseball, he'd have a 290 batting average. Guarantee it. He'd be hitting like the only person who consistently hits the ball harder than him is Mike Trout. If you go look up all of his numbers, all of his expected things, everything that rates, it's all deep dark red with his hitting. He has some of the hard, literally it's Trout and then Torkelson have the highest exit average velos right now. It's whoa. Everything shows Torkelson's due to pop. It's just, when is it going to happen? Or is he just going to be the unluckiest hitter ever? 2 down now for Olson. Also, you have to remember that Torkelson's 2 years of baseball prior to him being a rookie went like this: a COVID-affected senior year of college, and then there just wasn't a year of baseball for him in his first year of minor league baseball. And then then he played 1 year of minor league baseball, and then we called him up to the major. Olson has pitched better with the Tigers than his numbers in the minors seem to suggest he would. Maybe someone just told him to throw strikes. I think so. It seems like Chris Fetter has told him to just be a guy who pitches to contact, and the major league pitchers will back you up. Reese Olson looks to be a major league starter. We'll see, though, about how teams start to adjust, because he is a pitch to contact guy, so that kind of worries me. But again, if you have a really good defense, you could last a long time doing what Reese Olson's doing. What are you going to do? Hit a home run on a ball only throwing 92 miles an hour? No. You have to have some serious goddamn power to hit a baseball like that. Number one, you got to locate it. Then you got to swing to the fucking pop. Then you got to put your own power on it when you're really probably not used to doing that. Because if it's 3 to 4 miles an hour harder, all you got to do is drop that bat hit and, you add 20 feet to your fucking swing on it. 92? Not exactly. 89? No. Look at that. Change up 88. Little fly out to left field. See what I mean? It's so weird about pitching to contact. Yeah. Greg Maddux pitched to contact as well as his career went on. I think it's a very effective way to do it. Just keep it low and locate. If you can locate and you're hitting corners and you're locating well, like Reese Olson is today right now, and has been, dude, you're a problem. Like you're theoretically, I know strikeout pitchers are more fun, but like if you're a pitch to contact guy, you could throw complete games in like fucking 78, 90 pitches and be like, I'm good to go. I can keep going. After Mickey's gone, I'm gonna stick with I kind of like the bullpen right now, but it's so weird to like bullpen players. I don't know if Olsen will be an ace just because we have Scooball. But Olsen he's definitely a major league starter. I like what I'm seeing out of Olsen every time. He seems to get better every time he pitches too, which is really amazing to see. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. Also, Tyler Holton is a very good rookie. Riley Green's the best player on the team already. It's really not that close either. Sad. Like it's unrecognizable the way the offense feels. Everybody but Haas and Carpenter has a hit today. And I know we're not like scoring a ton of runs, but damn, Cabrera's been a part of 3 Tigers no-hitters. We have 9 asterisks of 10, so he would have been a part of Galarraga's perfect game as well. Damn, dude, he's literally would have been a part of 40% of the Tigers no-hitters. He's a part of 33% of them now. God, dude, that's so crazy. That's so crazy to think about. Cabrera, Ibanez, and Haas here in the bottom of the 6. What a terrible call. Strike 1. Well, it's 0-2 on Miggy. Sorry, I looked at the thing because I wanted to see where that pitch actually was. Oh yeah, I hate thinking about that one. Cabrera gets out, so that'll be the first out of the inning. Now up is Ibanez. And it's crazy to think that Eric Haas has caught 2 of those games. Eric Haas has caught 2 no-hitters. That's insane to think about. You know, it wouldn't be as bad if Galarraga had turned into like a Hall of Fame pitcher, right? Like, or like a borderline Hall of Famer, like he was going to probably get in. It'd be like, all right, that's just kind of like a funny memory on his career, you know? Of a good long career that was very fruitful. No, he was like out of the league, dude. Within like a year and a half, his career was over. It's like, dude, like that was his career moment. It was only downhill from there, like literally. It probably would have happened anyway. It's not like he was destined for greatness. He was kind of a very mid-tier pitcher as before then. And oftentimes, perfect games aren't thrown by the best pitchers, which is always like a really big trip. I believe Dallas Braden has thrown a perfect game. Arguably the best pitcher to throw a perfect game is probably Felix Hernandez. Right? Like if like you stop and think about it, of all the people who've thrown him, it's always like some random guy like Mike Buchenholzer. Just some guy who's like literally just some dog shit pitcher for most of their career, and then like one game they throw a perfect game and then they never do good again. It's just that's usually the guys that throw perfect games. And then Felix Hernandez threw one like almost at the bitter end of his career. It was like poetic almost. It's so hard not to call him King Felix, but nobody, like, people might not know who that is when you just say King Felix. Runner at say, hey, there we go. It's a double by Ibanez. 2 doubles in the game for Andy. An extra base hitting machine. So the 1-out double now up to hit is Eric Haas, who could really use a hit here. Tom Seaver threw. Oh yeah, Tom Seaver's really good. Fair point. See, but when you look at the list though, you see that I'm more often right than wrong on this one. I think. Haas flies out 2 away. All right, top of the lineup. Here's Zach McKinstry. Hold on, my nose is itchy. One sec, guys. There we go. All right, we'll see if we can score a run here with McKimstry coming up.
Guys, take a look at what we're getting a chance to view. I mean, this view here that's great. It really is. I tell you one thing too, guys. The ballpark has been jumping this weekend series. This is a great one. Yeah. Great crowds.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot going on downtown. You know, you want to talk about things that are happening around town.
Well, we're gonna have a pitching change, so don't go anywhere. Players only broadcast.
What the fuck?
Right field. We'll be right back.
Whatever. Okay, fine. I fucking hate shit like that. All right. Oh, damn, the inning ended. Oh, there's a pitching change. They're going to do a pitching change here. I think they're going to bring in a lefty. Yep, they're going to bring in Meza. So we'll probably see Zach McKinstry actually get pinched hit for here. We'll see. Tim Meza is going to come in to pitch with the runner at second and 2 away and a 3-0 Tigers lead. Yeah, I like McKinstry. I do like him as a who we picked up. All right, there we go. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, him or Veerling. Short's going to pinch hit. That's pretty predictable. Did you guys know that they were checking if Veerling can play the infield still, apparently? He was doing some practicing at second base. Like, all right, this is going to work out. So I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be too shocking if they wind up. Well, I mute that. They're playing weird songs. This would be quite the series to pick up if we were able to complete this game. Who knows though? The Blue Jays are pesky. Pesky team. The Blue Jays are. Very good. That'll be ball 1 from Meza to Zach Short. Hey, you called strike 1. If you took the same game parlay from Bally Sports, it's probably gonna. If the Tigers win, that means they hit. I think I'm gonna watch like up to what the Tigers do, and then I'm gonna stop watching the draft because I don't really care about it like that. 2-1. Yeah, exactly, Sinclair. That's why, yeah, I'm until the game is final. It's like, all right, we gotta hold this out somehow. It'll be called strike 2 to Short. I want Cruz or Langford, one of the two. But I have a bad feeling they're gonna wind up going 1 and 2, which is why I'm really hoping Clark or Skeens wind up going 1 or 2. Because that gives us one or the other, you know what I mean? It's like, all right, we get one of them. So I'm praying that the Pirates like Clark enough to, or Langford, because the money's a little smaller, that would go to, than, you know, the kid coming out of LSU, Clark or Cruz. I hope the Nationals take Skeens, but I don't know. They're in love with him. I hope they are. I hope they draft him. Literally, if we go Clark and Skeens 1 and 2, dude, that'd be, or like, yeah, Clark and Skeens 1 and 2. You know how good that would actually be for this team? Because the Tigers would then get their pick of the litter. They'd be like, all right, do we get Cruz or Langford? We'll take both. It's like, you can't do that. Show us in the rules where it says we can't draft 2 players. Nah, I'm good. It was time for Candy to move on. It would be nice if we had him, but at the same point, you know, he was finished here. Chapman... Yeah, I think McKinstry just can't hit left-handed pitching, though. I think it's, like, exceptionally bad. It does suck we didn't have, like, a third baseman to replace him, though. That's the problem with not having Candelario. Is that it's like, well, would have beat what we were doing now. Jesus. Andy Ibanez is going to go to third. Short will go to second. We'll see how the top of the 7th plays. It's Chapman, Jensen, and Kirk. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a triple. Well, that's unfortunate. It's a bad way to start off an inning. A leadoff triple for the old Chapman. Yeesh. What even happened? Oh, Riley Green tried to rob a home run and it just fell out of his glove. Damn. That'll be ball 1 to Jensen. Damn, just a fortunate play for the Blue Jays. Leadoff triple, and now the Tigers will probably be up by only 2 soon. Oh, never mind. Never hit into his glove, really. It hit off the wall funny. Kind of just a mistimed jump by Green. Just misjudged the ball. Anyway, it's 2-0 now. 2-1 to the hitter, Jensen. Appreciate everyone who's tuned in. Hopefully you're all having a good afternoon, enjoying your Sundays. 3-1. Oh, we got your like Sunday best on. Little bow ties and shit. You know, I don't know. I didn't play outs. All right, they didn't score a run. Seems unlikely with the runner at third, nobody out. Guess it could be a pop out or a line out, which is pretty ideal. But up 3-1, you'd ideally do more. All right, we got him out. Doesn't matter how we got out, we got him out. 1 away now with the runner at how did we get? Pops out. Oh, he popped out and catcher. Oh wow, that's not a way to score any runs. Fouling he popped out in foul territory to the catcher. 1 away now with the runner at third. And in play runs. There we go. I was going to say, even if that's an out, that's probably enough to score the run. Oh, that stinks. Hopefully they get the out to go along with the run. Yeah, they do. Okay, so it's probably a sac fly or a ground out. But either way, they get the run in. So it's 3-1 now. Tigers holding on to a 2-run lead. Blue Jays have 2 down in the inning, though, so they trade the out for the run. Well, you know, everybody wins a little bit. Maybe the Blue Jays the bigger winner of the exchange because they get a run out of it. But there's 2 down now for Espinal. Yeah, that was just a slow roller hit by Kirk, grounded out. You can always hit a ground ball if you chop it. Chop, chop. Works like a sack fly. Anyway, here's Espinal now with nobody on and 2 away. And he flies out to the left fielder. Oh, no, they did a pinch hitter. Varsho was pinch hitting. So Varsho pinched hit, and he flew out. We'll see Riley Green, Torkelson, and Carpenter do up here in the bottom of the 7th. Maybe the Tigers can get their run back here. No offense to Riley Green, but I do wonder if the question's rolling in the coach's mind to bring in Matt Vierling here if the lefty's still on the mound. And then putting Marisnick in center field to finish the game out. Again, nothing against Riley Green, and I doubt that happens, but I wonder if it's something you think about anyway. Because again, he is, it's his first game in center field, and you kind of got to win this game tonight. I don't know. More short glove is Marisnick. But then again, you probably want to save the Marisnick, bat for, or the Marisnick glove for Kerry Carpenter as the game gets going. So probably not. You'll probably see. If anything, you'll probably see Kerry Carpenter get pinched hit for if there's a lefty on the mound for Matt Vierling. They'll probably let Riley just stick in the game. No reason really to, unless you just want to give him. If it was a blowout, yeah, he'd be out, but. Because I'd like to see Marisnick come into the game defensively. That would be ideal here for the 8th and 9th. Honestly, I'd rather see Marisnick come in for both Baду. I'd rather see, Marisnick and Vierling come in for Badu and Carpenter in the later innings defensively. That way you have, 2 actual good outfielders in the corners, Riley Green. Again, no offense to Akil Badu. He can get to the baseball, right? He fields it rather well. But he'll make a litany of mistakes in the outfield, including, that arm that he's got. The really good arm. It's a really good arm, but... Not saying I've seen high schoolers throw the ball farther than Badu and harder, but Oh, there we go. It's finally loaded. There we go. All right, bottom of the 7th, 3-1. Let's see if the Tigers can get a run back. Riley Green seems to be hitting still against the lefty Mesa. Green, Torkelson, and potentially Carpenter. Again, don't be surprised if you see Matt Vierling pop in. Damn, the Tigers have had a little over 90,000 fans, it says. Most in a 3-game series since 2017. All right, go Tigers. Way to actually sell way to sell the stadium out a little bit. 2-0. 2-1. To Riley Green. Cool to see that there's fans there again. 2-2.
Has become a destination because you can come in and you can check out a game, you can check out an opera, you can check out anything going on here. You can stay.
Dude, what the hell is this doing? I hate when it does that. Like this, auto update, auto refigure. All right, they get Riley Green strikes out on a foul tip. Thought we were playing defense for a second. Well, there's one away then. Now up is Spencer Torkelson. Maybe the torque bomb's coming. Think we're well overdue for a Torkelson home run. Maybe. Never mind. Torkelson grounds out 1 or 2 away. I guess not. We're not overdue for the torque bomb. Now up is Carpenter, maybe. Matt Vierling. I called it. And they're going to pull the pitcher, though. And that was another thing in my head. I was like, yeah, but then they're just going to switch pitchers. And that's exactly what they're probably going to do. So we'll see a 2-out pitching change. One of the funnest things in sports. Definitely slows the game down a little bit, but... Yeah, but now they're gonna bring in a lefty pitcher or a righty pitcher. Eric Swanson will come into the game, replacing Tim Meza. Quick little 2-out pitching change, and then we'll be back to normal. But it'll be Swanson versus Vierling. I figured they were gonna pull Carpenter out of defensive purposes anyway. That was always, to me, like something that was going to happen. Damn, we're still 2 weeks away from all that Oppenheimer movie stuff coming out. Goodness gracious. That's hyped up. His last homer was against Colorado. Yeah, he's well overdue then. Hopefully we have to bat. Hopefully he bats again in the bottom of the 8th. Scoring so many runs, we have to have Torkelson come up twice. The bobblehead wasn't free? I thought it was supposed to be a free Riley Green bobblehead for the first 10,000 fans or however many. Well, tickets aren't $250. Technically, if you were one of the, technically you could buy standing room only tickets and be like the first person in there and only pay like $10, $15 for some tickets and get a pretty cool collector's item that down the road could be worth a pretty penny. I don't know. Parking's like $20, $15. You don't have to buy concessions. Maybe a Mountain Dew or something to hold you over. I'd eat before I went to the game. Just get a couple burgers. Get some Taco Bell. Fucking put down like 3 or 4 tacos. You'll be pretty full. Buy a pop before when you get in there. That'll be like $2, $3. Not that expensive. You can get by relatively cheap. So you can spend about $50 if you're just solo dolo in it. If you include gas and everything as part of the price. Anyway, 1-1 count for Vierling. Vierling grounds out. That'll end the inning. Tigers go 1, 2, 3. Yet another commercial break coming up. Top of the 8th. It'll be Biggio, Kiermaier, and Merrifield. 8, 9, and 1 for the Blue Jays. Biggio, Kiermaier, and Merrifield if no one's pinched hit for. Top 8, 3-1. Can the Tigers hold?
Jones.
Great being with you, Jonesy.
Nice being with you.
Players only. We killed it.
We killed it.
Keep
We'll
killing
see.
it. We'll see you guys in And a couple you'll kill innings. them on post game too,
Yeah, you
Jonesy.
will.
We
As
know
they say
that.
back home, folks, peace and chicken grease. See you later.
Bum, bum, bum. I hate the back-to-back commercials. It takes so long. Peace and chicken grease, Todd Jones said. Yeah, it's like an old Southern person saying. You can tell he's from like the deep South or from the South when people start saying stuff like that. I don't know. I don't mind them. They seem a little bit more interesting, or like if you don't really, if you're not really following the game along too closely, and you just kind of want to listen to people talk about the game, seems like a pretty cool thing because you'll learn a little bit about teams of the past. Maybe a little bit of like inner workings of how baseball works in general, stuff like the cool stuff that maybe like announcers who didn't play know. But then again, you might like, some of the game might go back. Like, I don't know, just kind of depends on your preference. If you like hearing a lot of stats and a lot of like, weird stuff, then probably I like the Players broadcast, but I don't know. Sometimes I do like the normal straight announcer in it. Yeah, I figured he's from the South. Oh shit. Cody is it? Clement is batting, not Cody Clemens. Missing that name. New hitter Clement. Oh no, Shreve is pitching. Hopefully Shreve can pitch good today. I'm gonna go get some soda real quick. Hopefully we're still winning when I come back. Shreve. Ball one.
Facing again the left-handed bottom of the order, left-handed hitters. Looks like we're going to get a pinch hitter for the Blue Jays for Kevin Biggio. John Snyder pulling a page out of AJ Hinch's book, but this is the matchups and forcing John Snyder into some of these moves, bringing in Jason Shreve.
And then how impressed have you been with this Tigers pitching staff? I mean, this is a star-studded lineup. I mean, no breaks in it, 1 through 9, and look what they've been able to do, putting up a lot of zeros.
No, it's been very impressive, and I think it's all about the starting pitching. Especially in these first two games or these last two games where
3-1.
they're setting the tone.
Well, that's not good.
Certainly set the tone yesterday, and Tarek Skubal came out and set the tone again today.
Not good. He can look like a dork if he just pitched good. I wouldn't care.
Very good. Set the tone, and now all these relievers, string of relievers coming in, they want to finish this first half very strong before they take off for the break.
He misses low so often. And he walked him. Fuck, dude. Well, great start to the inning here.
Well, that's always key, but especially against a lineup like the Blue Jays, you don't want to give them those extra base runners. You feel like they're going to mash at some
Now who's up? Kiermaier, probably a 2-run homer. Oh, so who knows? Anyway, now up is Kiermaier. Strike one. Gotta hope for a double play here. But with a center fielder hitting, it's going to be really hard to double him up. I think a ton of lefties in a row. In play outs. Hey, maybe. Maybe two. Or maybe he popped out. Who cares? Either way. Force out at second. They were unable to get him. Damn it. See what I mean? It's just a little too hard to fucking get a center fielder or shortstop in a double play. They almost always beat him. Merrifield's up now with the runner at first and 1 away. I believe Merrifield's also left-handed. Or he's a switch hitter and doesn't hit very well from the right side. Damn it, he's just a little too fast. Well, that was almost, hold on, Tigers are they're looking at it. Are they gonna review it? Could be a challenge coming, hold on. Oh, they beat him. He's out. I hope they challenge that. They got his ass. Challenge it, challenge it, challenge it. They got him. That's in the back of the glove. He's out. Are we challenging? Yep. All right. That's going to be a challenge W. That's going to be a double play. No, it's fine. The ump's been fine. That's just, dude, that play happens so bang bang, man. Come on. If he was called out, Toronto would have challenged the play. That was very close at first base, and that's what the beauty of instant replay is. It eliminates us getting mad at the field umps for close plays. They got him. But dude, they got him by this much. The human eye can't catch that fine of a difference. Like, there's no way to actually distinguish that. If he would have went like this, Toronto would have been like, hold on, let us challenge that. Runner's out. 2 down now, runner, nobody on. And by the way, I seen what the robo ump can do. I seen it in action recently. I think in like the Florida League or a league that MLB controls. The ump, it was called a ball, or it was called strike on the outside, right? And you can clearly see it was a ball. And the player goes like this, and the umpire turns around and goes like this, I think to the robo ump, and then the robo ump shows it was a ball, and the call is changed to a ball. And I was like, whoa. Dude, that fast. It was that fast of a process to challenge a ball and a strike. And everybody left in a better mood because of it. Hey, a Merrifield flies out. There we go. Good job by Shreve, actually. Hey, Jamek, hey, hopefully they can complete the game. It's been a good one. Now they just got to have one more inning of holding them down. Yeah, I really liked that process. I like what the robo-umps could mean for the future. Yeah, they have 10 hits, 3 runs. They've been hitting. They've been stranding runners at second and third today, though, which is a bit of an issue. Yeah, man, it's a good day. We'll see Baez, Baddoo, and Cabrera. Baez, Baddoo, and Cabrera. Though, if there's a lefty pitcher, I don't know if Baddoo will hit, or they'll bring in Marisnik, who will probably play left field in the 9th. Robo umps for like, you know, we're still gonna have umpires, right? Like, regardless of if we have robo umps or field umps, like, we're still going to have a home plate umpire who will make the majority of the balls and strikes calls. I think the way that the robo umps work now is it's either a override system that the players can choose to like ask for a review, or it's kind of like a check swing review, or it's a total thing where it just sends the ump what the call is. In his hand, he'll be like, strike. And it's like, hey, dude, it's not me making the call, but he can also override it if it's a bad call. Like, say the pitch is like way up here, and for some reason it reads strike. It's like, clearly that's not a strike. No, it wouldn't be that. It's still going to be a human being. It's just that I think the umpire is going to be given a signal on what the pitch was, which is perfect, which is all we needed. The umpires need to stay around, by the way. We'll never have an umpireless game of baseball. That's silly. Field umpiring is nearly perfect. I think even with the reviews and everything, I still think field umping is what? Didn't they do a review that like field umpiring is still 98 to 99% like accurate? Like on a per call, like you're probably going to get the right call. Oh, God damn it, Baez. He swung at a pitch way out of the zone against Swanson, who's back to work. Baez, Baddoo, and Cabrera. And like, you know, field umping is pretty much fine. That's not gotten the only reason to embrace robo umpiring for balls and strikes is because like I think the human eye isn't able to deal with the fine movement of the baseball anymore. I think it's too too subtle, too extreme, and too fast for the eye to actually like properly call for strikes and balls. I know we see it on TV and like the players, like it's so fast. Like in the umpires right there, and they miss it. They're only. I think the balls. I think the accuracy for calls being correct has gone down from like 98 on like an average umpire to like, I think it's down to like the 93s and 92s, and that's not good. That's really bad. Like I think an average umpire is now like 94% accurate, which shows a dramatic decrease, which is I think not a quality decrease, because even good umpires of the past are way down on accurate calls. I think it has more to do with like just the way the ball moves. Like now we have these things called like expected strike zones from the umpires, like modified strike zones that umpires use, and like it's like that shouldn't be a thing. Hey, in play, no outs. That's what you like to see, a base hit for Baez. Like the strike zone should be the same for every player, just about depending on size. There shouldn't be, well, he calls it a little bit this way for lefties and a little bit this way for righties and a little bit this way for tall hitters, a little bit this way for short guys. Guys who crowd the plate, get this way. Guys who don't get this way. Oh, like that's all. That has nothing to do with balls and strikes. That's just shit the umpire throws into it because they feel like it. It's just like, ugh. And like though that has started happening, I think because of how like fast and how hard it is to accurately call pitching, because of how fast and how fast and movement, how much movement these fasting, I don't know, it's hard to describe how much movement and how much faster the pitching has gotten seems to be just why umpiring sucks. Thank you for my TED talk. Badu shows bunt, takes it back, it's 1-0. It'd be funny though if it was just a robot machine that was just like strike, ball. And for some reason, you turn around and look at it, says, "Don't look at me or I will eject you." That's it. You're out of here. It's like, what the fuck? I didn't even say anything. You're suspended. He hit me. He hit me. He hit me. He just starts yelping. Badu shows bunt again and fouls it away. Why is he trying to bunt? I don't think the sack bunt's going to work here. Yeah, it's better with people. Even if there's a robot informing everything. It'll be 1-1. The best time to wear a striped sweater. Never. 2-2 count. As he fouls another bunt away, so now he'll have to actually be swinging here. If this asshole bunts again, I'm gonna lose my mind. Yep. Again, I don't think they're bad umpires. I just think it's the hardness of calling balls and strikes. I think it's just gotten to be so difficult. Foul ball down on a bunt though, so it'll be 2-2. He just missed a really nice bunt right there. But a double hit. 2-2, nobody out. Runner on first. Almost said nobody on, but I would have been misspeaking. 1 on, nobody out, 2-2 count, and now it's 1 on, 1 out. As Badu gets out. Here's Cabrera. Yeah, they got to go to umpire U now, which is just my backyard. No, he's 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts looking. He's seen 12 pitches today, and he struck out on each one. It's been bad. He's like refusing to swing the bat. He hasn't swung the bat today. I'd say 7 of his last 12 of the 12 were right down the middle. He just looked at him. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I just lied like that. He's 2 for 4 with the double that scored a run today. He's having a pretty solid afternoon. I don't know why I just lied like that. I apologize. That was a weird thing to lie about too.
Total set at 4.5, and nice to see if the Tigers could add on a couple here, fellas.
Anyway, it's 2-0 to Cabrera. We're in the bottom of the 8th with 1 away, runner at first. Uh-oh, in play outs. You never want to see that. No, double play. Uh-oh. And then we got the middle of the Blue Jays lineup in Bichette, Guerrero, and Chapman coming up. Yeah, no, dude. He'd be on his way. He'd be joining Maton and everyone in AAA if he watched. If he was just like, "What are you doing, Torque? Coach, I know they're fucking with me. You got to swing. Nah, if I swing, it'll be a bad pitch." All right, top of the 9th coming up. It's just a 3-1 lead for the Tigers, so they'll have to be sending in Lang or Foley. Let's see what we can do. It'll be a tense top of the 9th. Looks like Lang will be coming in. He'll face Bichette, Guerrero, and Chapman. Can he get it done? He got punished? Who punished? He got fined? It would have been funny if he was like, "Holy frick, we just threw a no-hitter." What the heck, you guys? We just threw a heckin' no-hitter. Holy camoli. Just trying to figure out alternatives for the word. I don't know. I thought shit wasn't even like considered a bad word anymore. If you don't use it in like the context of someone going to the bathroom, I thought it was like perfectly fine to say. Like it's one of them words like damn. Like it's like, oh no, you said oh no, you said shit. It's just like no one cares about that anymore. It's like an expression of like shit. Like I think it's still viewed as like vulgar if you're like, oh, I got shit coming out of my ass. Like that's still viewed as like you can't say that on TV. But like you can just say the word shit on TV and it won't even mess up like TV ratings. Like you'll go from TV PG to TV PG with the word shit in it. Just I think there's like damn, you can pretty much get away. Like even damn's can treated worse than shit is on TV nowadays. I live here in Michigan. I know all the Patriot stuff might suggest otherwise, but yeah, no. I'm yeah. I live in the great state of Michigan. Michigan, the United States hand. We're the hand of the United States, you know. Oh, Michigan. You know, it would be an unlikely place to be born if you were born in Wyoming. Out of 7 billion people, almost 8 billion, I think. To be born in a state with only to be born into a small state with only 600,000 people, I find that to be very unlikely. Them people are born into the most unlikely. Like there's smaller places, right? But I find that to just be the most unlikely because it's also America's like one of the newest places on the planet or on like Earth's timeline. So like it just seems very unlikely that you're born in Wyoming. You go to Manistee? Yeah, Manistee's a nice. It's up in the UP. I find it very unique to have been born in Michigan to be one of like 50,000 or 50 million people that. I'm still one of 50 million though, you know. 0-2. Hey, we got an out. There we go. Bichette down on. We got an out. I think we struck out Bichette. Now it's down to Guerrero. 1 out here in the top of the 9th. 2 to go. Got to get the ever terrifying Vladimir Guerrero Jr. out now. He ain't easy. Strike 1. Guerrero grounds out. 2 down now. Here we go, Lang. Come on now, big fella. Just need to get one more, Mr. Lang. Turtleneck. Yeah, Lang's in. He's got 2 down now in the top of the 9th. He just has to deal with the ever dangerous Mr. Chapman. Dude, every one of these Blue Jays hitters scares the shit out of me. They're all so good. It's just unfair. 2 down though. Oh, the link's lagged. Ball in the dirt. Ball outside. It's all right. Come on. Let us have a good series before the break. One and one. There we go. One more. Oh, yeah, Lang is a problem. We'll probably do at least the home run derby. I don't know about the All-Star game. I have a feeling I'm gonna get called into work one of these 2 days. One of these days off I've got, but 2 and 1, and I'm probably gonna take the hours in one of those days. So we'll either do the home run derby or the All-Star game. I don't know about both. But we'll do Madden streams probably the next 3 days because we're doing a Madden stream tonight. So 3-1 count, son of a bitch. Come on now. Twins are losing. Well, that's good. Thoughts on the every team getting an all-star? I think it's good because it prevents it gives everyone a reason to watch it. Because otherwise, I don't know why Tigers fans would watch if they if there wasn't one of their players there. Plus, like unpopular teams can get kind of screwed out in the voting. So, like good players on bad teams could get kind of fucked from it. Jensen is due up now with the runner at first and 2 away. I don't really mind walking Chapman. He's a problem. Probably a little smarter to go after Jensen, I guess. Defensive indifference. Oh. They just let Chapman take second. They didn't even care. They're like, all right, I guess Chapman just got to second base. He could probably get to third if he really wanted to. Oh, fuck. In play, 2-run homer. Tie game. Fuck. Why did they do that? Well, Lang blew it. Rare Alex Lang L. Damn it. It was too easy. We shouldn't have fucking did that. Yeah, they played with fire trying to walk Chapman there. Well, Kirk is up now with the 3-3 game. Tigers are going to have to walk it off to win. 0-2. Yeah, Jake, you're a little late. They hit the homer. What's up, Dominic? Now he's going to strike this guy out on 3 pitches, and I'm going to be like, son of a bitch, if only Kirk had batted just before Jensen. I wonder who gets to play the hero for the Tigers today, though, if there is one. I don't even remember. And he struck him out, damn it. Fucking a bunch of losers. Ibanez, Haas, and Short. Looks like we're going to extras. Damn, we're going to lose this game, guys. Who's going to extras? To drive up the live runs total. Fair enough. He had to get the runs up. Yeah, we got to go get a run here. Hopefully, one of these guys got the hero card ready to go. It'll be Ibanez, Haas, and Short, as long as no one's pinched it for. We'll see, though. Short going to walk it off. Hey, that'd be pretty cool. I'm all for the short walk-off. Someone just one hand caught a ding. That's pretty crazy. MLB 66 is broken. Yimi Garcia is the pitcher. Yimi Garcia. No, Tigers have had walk-offs this year, so it's not like it would be, you know, unheard of for them to do so. I guess we'll see. Never know. Never say never. Well, you can never say never. Never say. Well, we'll see what the Tigers can do here with the bottom third of their lineup basically coming in. It'll be 8, 9, and 1. Thoughts on Lang? Good pitcher. Yeah, had a bad outing here. It happens. No one's perfect. Would have been nice if he could have been today, though. I guess now we just gotta hope that somebody can play the hero. Yeah, I mean, we don't have scope. I mean, things could, you know, things are positive nowadays. We don't have to. Well, we still got fucking you know who batting next. Hopefully, Jake Rogers. That'll be a foul ball to Ibanez. You know, if anyone can play the hero, literally, this guy is batting. Like, the guy that's batting right now has all the power to fucking win this game in one swing. I really hope he's not up there trying to do that right now, though. Foul ball. Because if he is up there and he's patient and he gets another one just like that, he should hit a home run. That's 2 good pitches that just went foul. A slider right down the middle and a fucking hanging curveball. We should have just won the game on back-to-back pitches. Foul ball. Count remain 0-2. Look at, dude, that first pitch, slider. Second pitch, curveball. You don't want to throw either of those 2 pitches right there. And, you know, they blew it in the 9th. Blown game. Like I said, you don't want to... These are pesky as a good Blue Jays team. Don't go away quietly. Another foul ball. Ibanez is still alive with an 0-2 count. We'll see what he can do. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Typically, right, though. Away teams typically win overtime, or, well, extra inning games. Another foul ball. Damn, he's still up there fouling pitches off. That's his. He's about to see pitch number 8 coming up. Jesus. Maybe he wins the battle. Oh, he struck out. By he, I meant the pitcher. All right, 1 down here in the bottom of the 9th. Can the Tigers do it? Here's Eric Haas. I don't really think so. Looking like we're going to get some free baseball. Strike one. Haas swung at a pitch way up and out of the zone. Not really sure why. Trying to play. Play no out. Come on, let's see it. In play no out. Let's see it. In play runs would be even cooler. All right, that's nice. Ball one. 1-1 count. I pinched hit Rogers. But 1-2. Swing and a miss. This was just an unfortunate part of the lineup to have do up. Like, it's just like, damn, the bottom part of the lineup do up. Ugh. Only one worth the fuck is Ibanez down there. 2-2. Foul ball. He'll see another 2-2. Come on, Haas, get a hit. Damn, that's bright as shit right there. I look like I'm looking into heaven. Come on, Eric. Oh, Eric Haas strikes out. 2 down. 2 down in the bottom of the ninth. We're looking at extra innings. Zach shorts up. Maybe a miracle. Who knows? It would be. He was pinch hitting for McKinstry. Strike one to short. I want to be remembered. I ever played for the Tigers. Yeah, he didn't do anything special. Yeah. 1-1. Hopefully they bring Foley in for the 10th. 1-2 now on short. So hopefully they can bring Foley in. He can get a shutdown inning, not allow the runner to score from second. And because it'll be Kirk at second base unless they pinch run him. So at least we kind of got that going. 2-2. Maybe we won't have to. Maybe it'll be a bad runner at second. They can kind of get a strikeout and then, fucking work around that. Short grounds out. Let's head to the 10th. Free baseball here in Detroit. A little bit of extra innings. Yeah, when we come up to bat, that'll put Zach Short at second then, so that's good. Kirk will be the runner, I'm guessing, unless they pinch run him, and then it'll be Varsho, Lukes, and Kiermaier, unless they pinch hit, which I don't think leaves them a runner. They've used a lot of their bat, basically. Fucking Cisnero. Well, it's about to be 5-3. No, I think we should bring Foley in, but they're bringing in Cisnero. You work in downtown Detroit, and you just want to win or lose so you can go home. Yeah, groovy. It's like, do something. Come on. The Tigers and the Blue Jays just switched dugouts. They're like, all right, we're going to go in this one. You guys go in that one. All right, this works. Hey, we're up at 33 likes, by the way. If you haven't dropped a like, consider doing so. It helps the stream out. Appreciate everyone who's dropped one. Appreciate everyone who's tuned in. And we'll see Cisnero against Varsho, Varsho, Lukes, and Kiermaier. Yeah. Then Jose Cisnero will pitch, and I'm guessing Kirks or a pinch runner will be at second to start off the inning. Oh, they just switched and they just decided one team will play away. It'd be funny. I guess. I think. Oh yeah, they're gonna put Kirk at second, I guess. I don't really see a pinch runner yet. New teams being announced. Gotta hope for a quick out. Maybe a pop out, quick strikeout. There's something that the runner can't advance on. Shallow fly ball. We'll see. Called strike one. Here we go. 10th inning. Runner at second. Nobody out. Here we go. Another extra inning game in the last couple weeks. He can be good, so I hope this is a good Cisnero outing. 0-2. But he can be a little streaky sometimes. Yeah, he had a bad start to the year. He's not a bad pitcher. Like I would say at the beginning of the year, he's a good pitcher. He just had a weird beginning. Okay, and play outs. Okay. As long as that fucking runner doesn't move up. So there'll be one away now with the runner at... Oh, they got the runner at third. Oh, good job by the Tigers. Holy shit, good job by Detroit. Wow, they actually got the guy at third. The runner reaches to first base, so Varsho's at first with one away. Lukes is the hitter now. Yeah, that was a good play by Zach Short. They just scored, though. Son of a bitch. Well, that sucks. Looks like that might be a 2-run homer. 4-3 on a double. Then that'll be a double by Lukes, his first of the year, of course. And it's now 4-3. Well, that's game. GG, Blue Jays fan. I don't see us coming back from this run. I think 4 runs is one too many for this team. You guys have scored the magic number where we can't get to. Strike one. Yeah, they could tie it. Anyway, 0-1 now to Kiermaier. 0-2. Yeah, maybe that'll help Praise. Hopefully. Just got to get that, got to get this second guy out now. Really got to get 2 more outs, and hopefully this other guy doesn't score again. Foul ball. Count remain 0-2. I hope my prediction of it being fucking 5-3 and then after this inning doesn't come true. Come on, strike 3 or in play outs. Ball. Threw a waste pitch there. Yeah, Badu's arm. Yeah, it's a thing. Don't know why Merznik isn't in the field. In playoffs, there we go. That'll be the second out of the inning. Don't know if the runner advances or not. We'll find out in just a moment's time. Yep, runner over to third, but 2 outs. So really, you just need to get an out in any kind of way. Merrifield's up, but that's not very reassuring. 2 down runners at third, and yeah, 4-3 Blue Jays. Blue Jays have come all the way back and claim the lead here in the 10th. Can the Tigers do anything to stop the bleeding and maybe reclaim the game in the bottom half of the 10th? We'll see how it plays. Ball 1 from Cisnero. Merrifield ahead 1-0. Two and 0. Fuck. Dang it. 2-0 count. Runner at third. 2 away. Hey, that's a foul ball. Strike 1. Who are you talking about? He played. Sorry, I'm not really sure who's the he we're speaking of. Oh, Marisnik. Three and 1. This could be bad with 3 on or 2 on for Bichette. Okay, Wade. That's what I thought. Yeah, maybe, but the All-Star break's coming up. He'd be in. I don't know. Marisnik's pretty effective. I'd have used him in the field. Yeah, yeah, Merrifield's just really good against the Tigers. He kind of torments them. Full count for Merrifield. Can the Tigers get the out here? Hey, they got an out. But they do give up a run. It's 4-3 Blue Jays heading into the bottom of the 10th. Let's see if the Tigers can plate the runner from second. It'll be short on second. Riley Green, Torkelson, and Matt Vierling. It's our best shot at scoring runs here. Walk-off 2-run homer. Let's go Green. Already predicting it. Put it in the W column. And we can tie this thing up and force it to the 11th or something. We'll see. Yeah, Riley can use more home runs. Torque could use another homer. Like I said, Torque's overdue for a home run, so... You think it's over, Wade? What up, Kenny? Oh, yeah, over till it's over. Oh, okay. I didn't see the first part. Not over till it's over. I got you. He just got home. It's a close game, Kenny. It's 4-3 in the top of the 10th. Tigers blew a save, but they have a chance to tie it. It'll be short at second base, the free runner. And then it'll be Riley Green, Torkelson, and Matt Vierling. Romano's in the game to pitch, so they're closer, I believe. Don't know how good he is, but we'll find out probably. Dear God and Heavenly Father, please help the Tigers win. If not, I'll fucking beat the fuck out of somebody. Yeah, I know he's good. Which it means only naturally we're gonna score 3 runs, but we're gonna score 2 runs off him immediately. One of the best closers in the league. Oh no. Ball 1. Riley Green, Torkelson, and Vierling. Let's see if anything can happen against one of baseball's best in Romano. Ball 2. Yeah, fair enough, Dominant. Maybe it'll work. Come on, throw another ball. Oh, that's strike. Shit. Foul ball, slider. Oh, I don't like this. Can the Tigers prevent the choke loss? We'll see. Uh-oh. Well, it's 2-2 now. This isn't idea. Hopefully this isn't the start of a 3 strikeout inning for this guy. Come on, Riley. Just a base hit. 2-2 count. Runner at second. Ball 3. All right. There we go. We'll take a walk. We'll take anything. Just get on. Three-two count. We'll see what Riley does with the pitch coming. Ooh, it's taking a second. In play out. Ah, damn it. Well, that sucks. Well, that'll be 1 out. Runner doesn't move. Grounded out to the to the pitcher. Nice. Well, that'll probably be GG then. Here's Torkelson. Maybe he has something in him. Overdue for a home run. That's always been a fact. Runner at second, 1 away. Need a run to tie. Then a strike on a foul ball. That's 0-1. Pitch right down the middle. Probably not going to get much better than that. So that's not good. Literally just need a base hit. Yeah, that's the one problem with our young team of rookies. We don't have very many clutch anything. 0-2. Our probable most clutch hitter is batting 4th in this inning in Baez, which sucks. Oh, and 2 on Torkelson. Foul ball. He'll stay alive and get another 0-2. Come on, Torque. Please hit the next ball. I said please, so you got to. Oh, damn it, he struck out. Oh, well. Well, GG, GG, Toronto. Here's Matt Vierling. We'll see what he can do. I don't think much. Probably shouldn't have left all those runners at second and third today. Especially since a lot of those were with less than 1 out. Ball one. Need a base hit. Can somebody deliver? Come on, in play runs. Flash across. Oh, strike one. 1-1. Hey, at least we got no hitter in this series. Fuck it, we win the series. Even if they win the series, I think the Tigers win the series on this one. When you're playing a team where wins and losses are irrelevant to them and their season outcome, us throwing a no-hitter gives us the series, I think. It's hard to top that. GG. Oh, well, Tigers lost. It's a good game. Fucking stupid small ball. Yep, sucky game, sucky conclusion. But hey, oh well. Tigers go 39-50 heading into the All-Star break. Not too bad, not terrible. Yeah, not a good loss, not at all. Good game though. Yeah, by I guess not doing small ball, I guess. Even though the offense left second and third twice. Or 3 times in this game. Or just leaving a bunch of runners at second and third all game. I don't know. That's probably why they lost. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Or they could have just, plated 6 of the runs they left on the field with 1 out. You can make all the excuses you guys want, but the reality of the matter is the offense lost this game again. Pitching didn't lose the game, regardless of what you see in the scorebooks, the run totals, whatever. That's irrelevant. You can't leave second and third literally 3 or 4 times with less than 1 out, with 1 or less outs. You can't just leave that, and they left it all game. Yeah, Alex Lang blew it, but what is that, 6 runs they left on the scoreboard? 7 runs total in this game they should have scored. Second and third with a 1 out or less, that's you have to put those runs in. And we didn't at all today. Not one time. Had it in the first, the second, and at least the 5th. Probably another time. Yeah, the offense put us in a position to lose the game by leaving 6 runs on the... So the offense gets no blame for stranding 13 runners on base and 7 of them at second and third. I think they had 2 hits with runners in scoring position, maybe 1 all game. Let's not blame the pitching staff that gave up 4 runs. Let's not start doing that. Dude, you're annoying. Weird ass foreigner. Yeah, it's all Alex Lang's fault. That's true. Nothing else but Alex Lang contributed to the loss. I think that's a retarded way to look at things. Yeah, Lang didn't pitch good, but that's kind of irrelevant to the fact that they should have scored 8 runs in this game. Yeah, I'll play Madden tonight. Yeah. Regardless of whatever happened with the pitching, they gave up 4 runs. We should have won the game running away with it. It should have been a blowout. Is my point here. It should have been 6-2, 7-2 going into the 8th inning or 9th inning. That's kind of where I'm sitting here. I'm going, yeah, that's cool that we blew it in the 9th, but it should have been 6-3 maybe at worst going into that inning. No, yeah, it's bad that the pitching staff fucked up at the end. But again, in my head, it's more I'm just annoyed with the offense than the pitching. Like, it's one thing to load the bases up and then get out with, and then, you know, with 2 outs and then somebody strikes out. It's like, whatever. I don't really even count. Like, that shouldn't be counted to like stranding runners on the base. I honestly think that should be a separate stat. Because if you like get a bunch of runners on with 2 outs, that shouldn't be the same thing as like second and third with 1 out and then 3 guys in, or with no outs, which the Tigers had in this game twice. And then everybody just gets out in a row and nobody scores. Like, that shouldn't happen. There should at least be a sac fly that scores a guy like that. Like that's bad. That's how you lose a lot of games. Again, it's bad that Lang blew the game, but I can live with the pitching staff that's literally almost perfect most nights, blowing it, you know, not giving up a run. Oh well. Hopefully they come out of the All-Star break a little bit rested, ready to play. I don't know who we draft. I'm kind of curious about the draft. It's in an hour and a half, right? Basically an hour. Hold on, I gotta close that. Good game though. I don't know. I enjoyed the game. It just sucks we weren't able to pull the win out at the end there. That's what makes it an unfortunate outcome. Hey, we're up at 35 likes. If you haven't dropped a like on the stream yet, you know, maybe help the stream out. But yeah, I will be live for tonight, for some Madden tonight. Let's see. I'm looking for something to look at. I don't really see anything else. Anyway, I don't really have anything else, guys. I don't believe in games being fixed. That's if both Langford and oh yeah, Cruz is the guy we want. Yeah, Cruz is who we want. Yeah. Tigers lost because they didn't execute well at the end of the game with the pitching staff, of course, as you pointed out. And, you know, the hitting just was miserable again. Outside of a few good moments. With Torque and Green, the only guys doing anything. And I guess Miggy had a big hit too. That's Miguel Cabrera, Riley Green, and Spencer Torkelson. Only guys who did anything today. Typical. I guess Bias had something too. All right, though. That's about it for me, guys. I don't really have too much else. We'll be live again tonight to play some Madden. Knock another 3 games out. But yeah, I don't think games are rigged, though, Dog Pound. That's not typically. I tend to avoid that kind of thinking. I feel like games, like the way I always look at that one is like it seems like games might be rigged. I think because people are, because there's like, because betting's involved in the game. Damn, Amir Garrett got DFA'd. All right, guys. That's about it for me. Madden tonight. Hopefully I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you when I see you next, which could be tomorrow for some All-Star Game stuff. I'll probably cover the Home Run Derby if I don't have to go in and work. Yeah, that's about that for me. Anybody got anything big or pressing that they want to add before I dip out? If not, I'm out. Again, fun time. Sorry if I yelled at anybody. I don't think I actually was too mean to anybody today. All right, I'll see you guys later then. All right, have a good rest of your afternoon. I'll see you around 9:30 for the stream. If not, I'll see you when I see you next. All right, peace out. Go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, as always, go Tigers. And